We don't care about injuries. We're freaks. It's sick. It's pissing. Jane's cooking tonight. It's sick. It's piss. It's revolting. It's insulting. She's in the kitchen. What are you cooking, Mother?
Good evening, fans. How are you this evening? It is so great to be in Jane's kitchen. I'm going to have some fun. I'm going to make something very authentic. It's simple. The instructions are very clean cut dry. Tonight is Italian. Sunday, typical traditional Italian food, is always celebrated with very casual, classical dishes. The dish of the evening is chicken piccata, which is sauteed, very tenderized, scallopined chicken breast, pounded thin. I have it here dredged in just plain baking flour or white flour.
Looks good.
Seasoned with a little coriander, cumin, gives it a little lift up of the breast meat, which is kind of bland, with white ground pepper. And we're going to take the chicken and saute, a nice saute pan, any kind of saute pan. This happens to be a lovely pan, perfect fit for the breasts that I'm going to saute. And what it is the sauteed chicken. We lightly caramelize the top of the chicken, lightly saute it, and put it separate on a plate. After the chicken is removed from the saute pan, then we are going to place in there capers with juice, fresh squeezed lemon juice. That's the sauce. But we're going to saute first after the chicken breast is lightly caramelized and I put on the platter. This is a mixture of finely diced up shallots and finely diced up garlic. That is a whole garlic clove, a whole flower of clove. So, this is the juice, the lemon juice. Also, I'm going to, which is a very classical French-Italian style way of cooking, with a nice, simple, tonight is Pinot Grigio, which is Italian wine. So we're going to add some of that too for a boost of cooking and flavor. So let's start the process, guys. First, shake out the chicken breast from the dredging of the flour.
Mom is calling. Annoying.
So shake this out. Okay. And we're going to put it under fire. Let it nicely baste in the butter and lightly cook it. 2 minutes on each side will be very appropriate. Unless you have a higher heat, I have between kind of a little bit higher than medium heat. And I will watch it, I will babysit it. And then I will flip it and then place it on the plate and then work on sauteing the shallots and the garlic. And then place the chicken from the plate back into the sauteed mixture of shallots and garlic, and then start making our sauce base of our sauce, which is the white wine, the lemon juice. And I will thicken the juice a little bit with a little flour roux, because it makes it a nice effect to pour over instead of it just being liquid. A little thickening agent is the purpose of the flour. And then, of course, add the juice of capers and the capers, which is very Italian. As we continue, fans, now we have the sauteed garlic and shallots. Oh my golly, what do you think about it, Jason? Doesn't it smell great?
It smells fantastic.
This whole kitchen permeates from garlic. I mean, that's the whole main key ingredient in Italian cooking is seasoning, herbs and spices, and of course the main priority is garlic. Definitely. Anyway, I used up our garlic and shallots. Now we're going to add, to saute in that mixture, some nice Pinot Grigio, white wine.
What a smelly dinner, tasty dinner. So what are we cooking tonight? What did you say you were cooking?
We are cooking chicken piccata. I am placing the piccata on a bed of what you call sauteed
Couscous.
ganucci.
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 Ganucci's Italian.
Yes.
How do you spell it?
Gnocchi. The G is kind of, well, the H is kind of silent.
Mom, can I make it
Gnocchi.
funny? Can I have a taste? Can I have a
Gnocchi.
taste?
They are a combination of very simple seasoning, salt, pepper.
Good. They're a noodle. They're basically a
No,
noodle.
they're considered a starch dumpling. They are not a pasta. They're not made with semolina, and they are not made with highly condensed starch. They're very light and delicate, and they're creamy inside. They are mashed potato based in flour and olive oil. Nice and creamy on the inside. Mashed potato, based in with
They're
flour.
a carb, basically.
They are carb. They are starchy, but they're not as starchy and fattening in certain ways. It's like an angel here, very light. But it's a dumpling. And a dumpling is made like a big piece of dough with the potato, mashed potato mixed with flour and olive oil. And it's rolled out like a pastry, and then it's spooned. And the spooning, you make little shapes like this, like so, and then you place it in water, the little dumplings, and you let it float to the top. And that's what makes these dumplings. But I chose to saute it. You can saute a little butter, olive oil, whatever you
By the way,
prefer.
we're trying to. She's in a hurry because her last episode of Anthony Bourdain's coming on the night before he passed away.
Yes. Anthony Bourdain, one of my favorite entrepreneurs.
Passed away recently.
journalists. Yes. He was a highly educated journalist. He was an author
And
of
he was a
several
foodie. He was a
books.
foodie.
He was definitely food entrepreneur. He was also a chef. He was educated in the Culinary Institute in Hyde Park, New York.
Didn't one of our relatives go to school with him?
Yes. And Anthony was superiorly well-known and well-liked. And we severely miss him.
Will there be old repeats after this or no more after this?
I have no idea, but tonight is his final episode of
Just-
Parts Unknown. It's a TV on CNN.
Yeah.
So, anyway, as we proceed, these are potato dumplings, which, in other words, in German authentic cooking, they're called Spätzle. Spätzle is the same, but shaped a little different, and they're made with eggs. This is made with mashed potatoes. So, I'm going to place the chicken piccata. It's called piccata because it's a mixture of capers and lemon juice. Very simple, very lean, very healthy. I'm going to place the dumplings on the bottom of the plate. You'll see my presentation with the chicken on top. So let's proceed. We're going to take the chicken breasts that I have panned out of the saute pan, place them back in, and all the juice. Put it back on the fire. Let it lightly saute, not too long because we don't want to make the chicken tough. Squeeze in all of your fresh lemon juice. And by the way, reserve 2 pieces of lemon for your plate, because that's a nice presentation, to squeeze some fresh lemon juice on the chicken once you serve it.
She's calling again. Mom, what does she want? She's killing us.
I'm not answering. I'm doing my thing. She wants to come over because she feels bad. I don't need that now. So, you'll edit that, please. Save.
I can't edit it. Forget it. It's funny. Just leave it. Leave it in there.
The phone's ringing, guys.
It's the ma.
Yeah, and a major interruption, but it's cool. We're proceeding anyway because you guys are super important and this dish is super important. So, we squeeze our lemon juice, and I reserved 2 pieces for our plates. Let that lightly saute. Mix it. Very, very good. All right, see how it's evaporating? The vapor steaming up with all the flavors, and the sauce is slightly thickening because the chicken that's caramelized was dredged in flour. The flour is making like
You're
a
basically
basic...
the next Julia Child of cooking.
Oh, well, I know how to dissect the chicken. We do that some other time. I can take the chicken and hold it up and cut it
The
into
next
pieces.
Julia Child of cooking.
Oh, monsieur, le poulet. Yes, my oui, le poulet. Oh, we'll have to try that another time. Anyway, this sauce is thickening on its own, guys. Because remember, we dredged the chicken in flour. And flour is a thickening agent. So, and we're going to take, since the lemon juice is in there, juice of capers. And throw in the capers. I got large because it's a nicer presentation and it's easier to pick up with your fork. The little teensy small ones are kind of a pain in the butt.
I'm going to cut this. We're back. So what's
I'm
that?
going to decide to use, this is flour with a little warm water, making like a paste. I decided to use a little of this, which is called a roux. You can make a roux with warm water and flour and make it like a little paste. See that? Make sure you mix it up so it's smooth. And just neatly drip it on the side and stir it in to make the sauce slightly thickened. Very good. You don't want to put too much because then it will get too thick and it will get pasty. Shake it. Flip your saute pan. Very, very good. All right, this is the consistency. But I am going to add a little small dribble of wine. There we go. Just to give it a little boost me up flavor, because I don't know if you guys know, but cooking with wine deadens the real aroma of a glass of chilled wine. And now it'll have a little pick-me-up flavor of the taste and the flavor of wine due to the fact that when you cook with wine over the stove, the real grape taste and the alcohol burns off totally. It just gives it nice flavor. So, there we are with the chicken. Now, we're going to get another saute pan. And we're going to work with our gnocchi.
Gnocchi.
Now with gnocchi, Since it was sauteed, I use unsalted butter. Unsalted. This time, to saute it, I'm going to use extra virgin olive oil. So, that's your olive oil that I dribbled into the pan. Gonna heat that up slightly. Coat the pan. Drop the dumplings in there.
Now, how long do they have to cook for?
They are already lightly sauteed. So,
How long do they have to cook in there for? 5 minutes?
about 3 minutes. The heat is on. And here is a nice fresh plate.
Oh my
I'm
God,
going
I
to
can't wait to
plate
bon appetit this shit.
this wonderful, nice, delicate, lemony, garlicky chicken piccata with capers.
Oh, I'll eat it off the ground.
Saute the ganucci. There you go.
Ganucci.
You can add a little garlic in here. If you love garlic, guys, which most Italians do.
I'm Italian Genova.
Not too much, just a little pinch. Little pinch. So let those saute.
Stop it.
They're sauteing. Let's see. No, it's still getting ready. The garlic, a pinch of garlic is in there. Give it some nice pick-me-up Italian flavor. Very good. Let it heat up slightly. And then what we're going to do is garnish. We're going to garnish this done ganucci with Parmesan cheese and plate. So, taste test.
You're eating them all. There'll be nothing left. Woo!
Jason, you have to put in the last reserve, don't you?
Yep. It's my dinner, baby.
My dinner too. Hello.
I'll do the taste test with this plate. Is that done?
Okay, guys, it's done.
All right.
I
Time
will
for
show
dinner.
how I played it.
Time for dinner, baby. Who's the man who needs cooking? Food, baby. Absolute pissness. I'll be the taste tester of this wonderful divine dinner.
I played it like so. Now you can always portion your dish.
Ooh.
And what I like to do is garnish it with flaked parsley. Give it that little extra accent. Parmesan cheese, grated. Yum, yum.
Yum, bon appetit, baby.
And then, the final touch, the chicken piccata.
Mmm.
There. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Look at that wonderful dinner just for me, baby. It's sick, it's pissed. Thank you, Mother, for the beautiful cooking video.
And drape some sauce over it.
Show the dinner. Show the final product, baby.
And of course, always put sauce when you have a base on the bottom, because you want to be able to sort of like chicken steak. The chicken and gravy, dip the sauce into your bottom base.
Now
which
show
is
the dish. Show the
garnish.
dish I'm about to eat.
Now,
That's
the
good.
accent of lemon, and there you go, folks. Chicken piccata with ganucci, Parmesan cheese, and capers.
And I'm about to eat it. Peace out. Bye. Alright, peace out, bye.